this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck that.
Hey,
Leave me the fuck alone.
do you want your mace back?
I don't know. I don't even know if I do at this point.
Come in here. Do you have any light?
No. Why did you bring me back? Why would you bring me back? This is exactly why I didn't want to come back. I knew this was going to happen. Why would you bring me back?
Because you were scared of your consequences of your actions.
My actions? You're the one who started all of this when you tried to take advantage of my chaos.
No.
Yes, you did.
All right, you know what? No, zip it. It's my turn to talk. You do a lot of yelling, you do a lot of talking. It's my turn, so listen to me.
Whatever.
I may have warned you this war was coming. I may have accidentally made you a little paranoid, and that's my fault.
No,
I've owned that a million times. But you. Rio, why can you just never take it in stride? We lost this battle, but you're always, every single time anything doesn't go your way, you shut down, you start yelling, you start getting angry, you start fight or flighting on the people around you. That's not going to win us this war. You need to be a leader, Rio. And as harsh as this might sound right now,
fucking work.
acting like a blubbering child isn't gonna do anything for us either.
Womp, 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 womp. Chris, remind me. Who's the one that caused me to snap in the first place? Who's the one that caused the first action that led to this war? Oh, that's you.
You see, Rio, every single time, it always has to be someone else. Every single time, it always has to be you. What about when this happened? What about when that happened? What about when you did the thing that you already said multiple times you regret doing and wish you didn't do?
That doesn't
but I'm
change
gonna bring
that
it up
fucking
anyway
happened.
because I'm using it against you to try and make you feel bad when we are not supposed to be making each other feel bad. Rio,
Chris?
we are a team. So the more you keep using leverage like that against me, the more you keep trying to gain some sort of moral leverage over me, the more I want to walk away.
I already wanted
And
to
then,
walk away.
once I've walked away, you can feel free to run. Because that's what you're doing. Like it or not, you're the leader of Inverness. And you gotta start acting like it.
I'm trying to.
You know why JO3
trying
ended up on their team? You know why Harpo ended up on their team? You know
Because
why?
they have fucking money and we don't.
Then what are we doing sitting here bickering when we could be mining? When we could be working? When we could be doing things?
I've tried
to
that.
get
It
the
doesn't
edge?
fucking work. You don't understand. This has happened before. I've been through this before.
So it's gonna
It
happen
never
every
works.
single other time it ever happens? So every single time in the future that it happens,
That's how
always
it's
going to be
gone,
exactly the
Chris.
same. That sounds like the mindset of somebody who's already been defeated. Have you already been defeated, Rio?
Chris, I was defeated the day Eclipsia was burnt to the ground.
Then why did you even try again?
I wanted to start something new. Then you came along.
And you're just gonna let it get taken? Again?
I've tried. I know how this goes.
Then keep trying.
There's no point.
That's the thing, I've tried, this has happened before, but at the end of the day, Rio, if you are the leader of Inverness, you will try until you stop breathing, because that's what a leader does. If you can't do that, then go. I brought you back because I thought I could reignite that fire in you, but if I can't do that, then go.
It's been going for a while, Chris. I'm sorry. I've tried so hard to be the person I once was before I lost everything, before I lost Eclipsia, and everything happened, but I can't. Nothing will ever be the same.
Rio.
I'll never be that person again, and I'm sorry.
Then be someone new.
That's what I'm trying to do. It just keeps following me.
Why have you been holding back? I see the withers. I see everything. Why are you holding yourself back? Why do you care about their stupid rules and laws and guidelines? Why does any of it matter to you?
It's not the guidelines that matter. It's not the rules. It's what I could turn into. You don't know what I've done. You don't know.
Rio, it needs to get worse
Chris.
before it gets better.
Chris, there's a reason why I've been wandering alone for so long. I was banished from my home dimension for the slaughter of everyone there because I snapped.
Do you think they deserved it?
Not all of them, just one. Everybody else got caught in the crossfire, and I lost control, and I turned into the demon. It completely took over. I turned into a beast, and then everybody died.
Rio.
I blacked out. It was out of my control.
Rio, I'm hard on you. I'm strict with you, but I do believe you have what it takes. How much do you know about mythology, Rio?
Not a lot.
Have you ever heard of the War of Troy?
Maybe.
So during the war, the group of soldiers, they created a thing you've probably heard of called the Trojan horse.
Yeah.
But that's not why I'm talking about it. You see, one of the soldiers in their army was a man named Odysseus, the king of Ithaca. Odysseus managed to win the Trojan War without losing any of his men by using the Trojan horse tactic. The story goes that after the war, he was told by Zeus to throw an infant baby off a tower because that baby would grow up to be a warrior that would kill him. Odysseus did this and grappled with himself for a long, long time, worrying about his morality. And while he was worrying about whether or not he was a bad person, everyone around him died. A Cyclops killed over 40 of their men. The witch Circe turned them to pigs. The god of the ocean, Poseidon, left him with only 43 soldiers. And when sailing through the underworld, Odysseus had to come to a conclusion. He had to cast aside his care. He had to become a monster to keep those people, to make it so they could get home safe. Rio, I won't blame you, but I need you to understand this. If lashing out again, going scorched earth, is what needs to be done to win this war, then I think you should do it.
No, Chris.
That said,
Chris, you don't understand. Everybody is in the crossfire. Everybody becomes a target. My friends, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. At that point, all I want is death, and all I will get is death. That's it.
that's fine.
That's not fine with me, though.
It's fine if you and I are the only ones there when Ducky comes knocking. Oh. Well, here's the thing, Rio. At this point, it's basically you, me, and Wings. And hell, we know Wings can be bought.
It's just you and me.
Here's what I think should happen. Inverness should be destroyed.
No, I'm not just. No.
Li-
Chris, I have worked so hard to. At least.
Listen to me.
No.
Listen to me. I'm not suggesting this out of anything other than intention to help us win. If I knew there was any other way, I would suggest it. I understand how heavy this is for you. But whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen because if we don't do it, Ducklantis will. So let me ask you something, Rio. Would you rather give Inverness an honorable send-off in a final stand, or let it be destroyed by the enemy?
I did this before with Eclipsia, you know? No, can I please?
I understand.
You don't know about this one, though. I haven't told you about this one. The Cave Wars, you know? That's how they...
Yeah, that happened in another, realm almost entirely? I'm not exactly...
Different lands.
Do you have firework rockets? It's better we do this back in Inverness. Let's go.
Okay. Anyway, so back in Eclipsia, I had this neighbor, a neighboring nation called Apple Grove, and they had some caves they weren't using, and I really wanted them because I needed materials for expanding my nation. So I decided to take those caves, or at least try to. I thought they wouldn't care at first. Turns out they did. Apparently that's how territories work or whatever. We end up going to war, and the war, honestly, it was a 50-50, but we end up losing this war. And in my little last act of chaos or whatever, I blew it up. I kind of snapped again. So it was blown up, and I lost.
You blew up
war.
Eclipsia.
Yeah, I blew up Eclipsia, my own nation, and honestly, I ended up building something even better. After that, I guess I decided to try to do things right. I tried to, chill out a little bit, because I'm not gonna lie, it's not really fun blowing up your own nation. But the problem is, I can't really do that well because my demon blood. So I had the idea of opening up a pawn shop, rehoming some items, some shiny items that weren't being used, just left around. And so I went around, took the people's shiny things that they weren't using, and I was planning to have fun with it and everything. And I made the mistake of taking from this one little nation called Lumbridge, and then that ended up with Eclipsia being burnt down to the ground. And I lost everything. So my point is, it's not gonna it's not gonna make a difference. There's always a bigger and badder nation next.
I'm not suggesting blowing up Inverness to just like run away. I'm not suggesting blowing it up just for the sake of Ducky not being able to. I'm suggesting that we make it one giant trap. I'm suggesting we turn Inverness into Ducklantis's coffin.
I know, but what do we have? What do we have after that? We still lose.
And then we raise them to the ground. Once both nations have been completely and utterly destroyed, all we can do is move on.
The problem is, we won't be able to raise them to the ground.
Rio, do you see how many withers you have access to and how many more we could get? Who cares about the rules? Ducky can't sue you if he's gone. And who cares? Who cares? His nation will be a flat piece of land with some water.
Chris, it doesn't matter how big of an arsenal you have if the person's, I guess, if they're just better, if they're stronger, if they're smarter.
Ducky's not better. Ducky's not smarter. Ducky has a gold chest plate. That's it. My point is, Inverness is going to be destroyed whether we like it or not. Rio, come here. You're not gonna like what I'm about to do, but...
If you blow up... Chris! Are you serious right now?
Look. That's what you're fighting for. Every breath you take, every time you swing your sword, this is what you're fighting for, Rio. And the inevitable truth of it is, this might be the last time it looks this way again.
It's not even complete, though. The roads aren't even finished.
And that is a shame, but there's nothing we can do to stop it. If we're gonna fight it, we might as well fight it on our terms.
Well, the secret's out, guys. The death of Eclipsia killed me. I'm sure the god-awful General of Lombridge would be ecstatic if he heard the news. And honestly, I'm glad he would. It shows just how much of a mark I've left on him. People don't just celebrate the destruction of their enemies for no reason, after all. Oh, I hope you're happy, bitch. I hope you're fucking happy. But yeah, there you have it, folks. The big bad demon has been defeated and everything about him has been shattered. The person I was in Eclipsia is gone and I'll never be him again. All I've been doing here is just pretending. Pretending to be something I'm not. Because that's what I am. A pretender. Ha! Oh, that's funny. That's really fucking funny. He destroyed me and was right all along. Oh, that's hilarious. Ha! And you know what's even funnier? The fact that things are still getting worse. You see, I called Harpo out on burning Ansky's fort down after the battle had finished, and he was not happy about it. In fact, he's gonna make a special announcement on the news about it. Certainly nothing bad can come of this, right? Right?
And there have been rumors around the office and among our sources that the NWR might be taking action in this conflict. I know you held a private referendum among voters. What can you give us as insight into that? The big thing that I've always stated through all my presidency is that I am here to protect Wenderpog. I am here to do the will of the people. I am here to help this nation thrive. And it's hard to help a nation thrive when the markets get shaky because a certain terroristic inferior group
I wonder that
consistently threatens to attack
really not me, right?
me, our nation, our people, our windows, everything. They threaten to burn down what makes us us. They threaten to harm the identity of Wenderpog. They threaten to hurt us as a people rather than trying to actually do anything with their own lives. And obviously this is something that I can't stand for personally. So it is with my duty as the president of the new Wenderpog Republic, with the powers invested in me by the people in a historic election, that the new Wenderpogian Republic is going to get fully involved as a main member in this conflict, as we are going to be declaring war on Inverness, and we're going to be declaring war to end a terroristic threat that's threatened our people day in and day out. We'll stand in arms with the Ducklantians once again, as we did once before against insurgents, to take down terror. We'll do it again to take down terror once again.
Oh my fucking god. I didn't do shit! That's not fucking fair! I didn't do shit! I literally didn't do shit! I didn't steal anything! I didn't attack anything! I didn't destroy anything! I just fucking spoke! That's bullshit, bro! Inverness forever, bitch! Inverness forever! You can burn our shit down to the ground, but we will still fucking stand! Inverness will never bend to tears.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Hi, hello.
Hey.
You look like you haven't slept in a while.
How could you tell? How could you tell?
I can tell. So I have a plan. Harpo should be setting up the World Fair right about now.
Yeah.
And that means he's on neutral land. So if we want to have a discussion with him about his choice to declare war on us, this is the best time to do it. Oh, also, I want to take a look at the Marshfront deed to see if that's something that maybe we can like use against Ducky. Could you go get that for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna have to ask you a favor. I need you to go there and meet Harpo there. I have to
Why?
go check on something.
Why?
Just trust me, okay?
Whatever, fine.
Tell him I'm on
Where
my
is it?
way if you have to. The World Fair should be somewhere between Ducklantis and the NWR.
Okay, I know where that is. I just wanted to. Okay, World Fair,
Okay.
sick.
Let's actually go together, and if I'm looking for Ansky, and if he happens to be there, that'll be, two birds, one stone.
Okay, well, let's go. This is not gonna end well, bruh. This is not gonna end well.
All right, he's not here.
He's not.
I'll go fetch him. If you don't want to face Harpo right now, you don't have to,
I
but
will. Chris is probably gonna take a minute to get back, and I don't fucking know. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna wait for Chris. Not that I'm scared or anything. I just want to take a minute to admire my sword.
I've got him. Just
I got distracted
All right, let's
looking at
go.
my sword. Sorry.
Oh,
Where
you're
is
up
he?
here? I was waiting for you at the fair.
Rio is over here.
Yeah,
Slow ass Rio.
bro, I'm feeling sick.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello.
I hope you don't mind us dropping in.
This is, neutral land. This is donated to the World Assembly for the World Fair, of course. Anyone's allowed here, even the inferior one.
Call me inferior another time. I dare you. I
Rio?
fucking dare you.
Rio.
Ooh, yeah, show me here on World Assembly land. Oh, that's a
Rio.
big no-no.
Stand down. I got this. Let me do the talking, okay? I'm here because I have a proposition for the both of you. I want, to put it bluntly, I want to destroy Ducky. And I understand that, for example, you two are technically speaking allies in the war, in that you are both cooperating for the same goal of destroying Inverness.
Well,
However,
my goal's
I'm
not really to destroy Inverness.
It's just to, well, defeat Rio.
Neutralize the threat.
Yeah, but
I'd argue there's
I
no threat,
would
but
argue
whatever.
Ducklantis is more of a threat than us.
I mean, you saw
So-
what they did to that Ansky's outpost up there.
That's true. I believe that is a good showing of just how much they can do. So here's my offer for you first. I know you like your land. You like having territory, whether that be for testing or building, stuff like that.
Mhm.
One of the items Rio and I happened to procure during our raid of Ducklantis was the deed to Fort Marshfront, and by
know where that
association, it includes Doggerland. This book will give you control legally of not only Fort Marshfront, but all of Doggerland.
Follow me.
My favorite part of delegating, the awkward silent walk.
Whoa.
Yes. I just have to do things a legal way,
Yeah, of course. Draft up something that's legally binding.
Boring.
Welcome to the new Wenderpog conference room. I figured this is a better place to do this discussion.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here's a booking quote for you.
Here's the thing. I don't really think Inverness needs this land. I think Rio and I agree on that. We don't really need Doggerland. So,
ugly.
our proposal to you is this. We'll give you this deed if you help us defeat Ducklantis.
Was helping you defeat Ducklantis entail? I'm not going to go to
Not
war with a
destroy
nation
us.
directly on my border. The only reason I declared war on Inverness when I did is because we no longer share a border.
Well, first, I guess a good start would be to drop out of the war and consider the war against Inverness from the NWR. Consider that war a success on your part. You got what you came for. Even if it wasn't what you initially came for, nobody really needs to know or care. On top of that, perhaps some mercenary work. I assume you will still be protected under your own mercenary act.
We would be, yes.
And if you possibly some weapons, potentially at a discounted rate.
I can't speak for what the companies will do. I am here as the president of this great nation, here to discuss peace terms, since you're offering me something that I can declare a success to the people of this nation.
Okay. And then as for everything else, I suppose all we're really asking is pulling out of the war, considering it a success, and any help that Ducky asks from you to be continued from here on out would be denied.
You only deny any and all. You're asking me to try to put an embargo on Ducklantis.
I don't know what that word means. goods.
Yeah, that's why I'm the one doing the talking, Rio. I suppose, yeah.
I'm gonna need something lucrative if I'm putting an embargo on one of our biggest trade allies.
Aren't
What do you
those-
think?
Aren't they the same guys that you wanted me to blow up at the very beginning, though? You were like,
And
you were pushing for me
isn't
to blow
them being
up.
blown up made them spend most of their wealth on Wenderbog?
That's true. Yeah, ultimately, Harpo's goal to supply, to having an embargo would mean that Ducklantis would be unable to supply Wenderpogian businesses with goods or with income. So
Like, do you even need that at that point? I feel like
Eh.
there's a lot.
they've bought significantly more than we have, in fairness. Point being, Harpo wants the best for the economy of Wenderpog, and putting an embargo on Ducklantis might impact that. So, what particularly could we do to convince you to do this embargo?
I need some economic restitution from
Okay.
the Invernian people.
How much are you
That would depend how much longer this war goes on.
If we can win this next battle, we'll be taking the battle straight to Ducklantis. And once that battle is finished, if we can win that, the war will be over. I'm also considering ways to possibly convince Ducky to surrender the war at this next battle by figuring out what we can use against him.
Also, I would
Well-
like to say, if Ducklantis takes Inverness, I will drag that shit out to the day I fucking die. Like, if you want the war to be
Yeah,
over
see,
quick,
that's my concern. If I'm leaving this war and putting an embargo on Ducklantis, and you're gonna drag this shit out,
Well, no,
that's
not
a
in that
lot of
case.
profit loss for me. That's a lot of profit loss for me.
And this is where my second point comes in with you, Ansky. We need as much help as we can get to ensure that we win this next battle. I understand that, Northern Detroit was literally just reduced to a flat piece of land when Ducky and everyone attacked. But I would really,
about
I do extend my apologies. I think it would be beneficial to us all if we could swiftly defeat Ducklantis as soon as possible.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. This will be the Wenderpogian terms,
Okay.
right? For us to bow out of this war, and to put an embargo on Ducklantis, I would need that deed to Doggerland. I would need what all Inverness owes to Wenderpogian businesses to be paid, and I would need three extra things. I lied, three. I would want a heavy core, not a mace, just a heavy core. I would want an Invernian business to be built over in the town of Signoro or Xylopotamo, and I would want an Inverness embassy to be built post-war.
Would you also? We can also suppose at that point we could also have a Wenderpogian embassy in Inverness.
maybe.
I can do
That's
that.
That's the future. That's the future.
Okay. Ansky, do you have any particular terms for what could convince you to join us once more?
I don't know. I did see all my people get slaughtered in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that that's a
I
heavy
do
thing to see.
apologize that Wenderpogian weapons were used to cause the destruction of your lands.
You're not sorry. You got diamonds off of it. You don't care.
I got so
Oh,
many
don't worry.
diamonds
It's
off
not
that.
the first time, and it won't be the last.
Yeah, probably.
This is also true. I apologize that your people continuously die at the hands of Wenderpogian weapons.
Yeah, it's been going on for generations now.
I would also like to add the term to the Wenderpog terms that until the war is over, and possibly also a grace period after that, neither nations will declare war on the other to allow apt time for Inverness to recover from our losses.
If you're asking for a non-aggression pact, I could get into that if we figure out a trade deal term, but we'll discuss that
Okay,
post-war.
let me.
Once
Sorry,
Inverness, if they still exist, finishes their war with Ducklantis, I will re-meet with Invernian leaders to discuss a non-aggression pact.
Okay, let me just.
A
one second.
non-aggression pact will hinge on the demands of the Wenderpogian people being met before that point.
Should we have it bound by WA law for the sake of just kind of hitting all the marks?
You can bound it by WA law. I will say though, if you do bound that by WA law and you want this treaty to be kept a secret, that it would just get blasted out publicly.
Oh, I don't care if Ducky knows. It
Okay,
won't do
I just want to
anything
make
help.
sure
I
that
want it to
you
be a
knew.
surprise, though. I want it to be a surprise.
Okay, then okay. If you want it to be a surprise, we won't mind it. But obviously, it will be
If
bound
you want it
by.
to be a surprise, we can bound it by Wenderpogian law.
I don't trust y'all.
Wenderpogian law is the second most respected law in the land behind WA.
Rio, I think we just gotta
Divided
take
by
that hit.
Invernian law.
Let's do Invernian.
All right, we're gonna die. We're gonna bind it by our law. Or why don't we just bind it by all three?
That makes sense.
Why didn't y'all suggest that in the first place?
Because if it's bound by just
my
Wenderpogian
law is
law, I see
better.
that as a win for me.
Your guys' laws are inferior.
Rio is inferior, I agree.
That's not what you said.
Rio, stop being
Okay.
inferior.
I'm not inferior.
All right, everyone.
Stop being a greedy bitch and maybe. I don't.
Hey.
I'm tired. I haven't slept in days. This isn't fair. Damn, these windows look nice. It'd sure be a shame if I threatened them.
The courtroom's
Is that
right
a
next
threat?
door. I'll walk you over there.
Rio, this is going so well. Please shut up. Do you have any conditions you'd like to add, Ansky?
No.
Oh.
So you're just in?
I used to live here. I'm fine with this.
Okay.
I have no issues with the NWR.
No, I'm asking if you want, like, what are your conditions for Inverness that would
Oh
get
no,
you...
I'm in. They killed my people. I want to kill that duck son of a bitch.
I want to
I'm
kill
in.
that duck son of a bitch. Yo,
Let's
Ansky.
fucking go! Kill the duck. Kill the duck.
Signatures.
Kill the duck.
Look, I was
So-
gonna show up and try and kill him.
First,
anyways,
I will
regardless of if you
pass.
wanted me.
First, I will pass the book to Rio. Under each part that says signatures, these will be located on page 5 and page 4. Just write your name and then pass it to Ansky. Oh, we should also add in our own terms, huh? Is there anything, Rio, that you want out of this? Here, hand me.
Quit calling me inferior.
That's not negotiable.
Quit calling me inferior than getting mad at me when I attack you.
That's not negotiable.
I don't think
Okay, how about
Rio's
this instead? How
in a
about this
spot to be
instead?
making demands.
Yes, Rio, that is the unfortunate truth.
You said I could make demands right now, though.
I
All
think
right.
it's okay to make requests, but
I
demanding
request
that
that I
they-
still keep Inverness even if I lose the war. I don't
I
want
can't.
to.
That's not our decision. That's Ducklantis' decision, unfortunately.
Yeah, that. If I'm
How about this for a good start? Let's talk about the aggression policy or whatever you were talking about.
The non-aggression, that is all contingent on the other terms being met. But
meet those
Wenderpog has
terms.
no issues of signing a non-aggression pact.
I think that's really the only thing I can think of, Rio.
I don't know. I don't really have anything else.
All right, just go ahead and sign page 7. All right,
Why
well,
is
thank
the
you for
8th
your
page
time.
just blank?
Can I have that deed?
Oh yeah, of course, duh. Here,
Oh, thank you.
we can go. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.